You can call me X. You can call me X. You can call me X. Mr. X.
Spare a kiss or maybe just a moment in time. You know my tears, they run right into rivers, flowing under mountains, can't get high. I'm onto something, turning into nothing, looking for a reason, tell me why I'm bound to you. You know my tears, they run right into rivers, flowing under mountains, can't get high. I'm onto something, turning into nothing, looking for a reason, tell me why I'm bound to you.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Solaris X, and it's time to start building PC simulator. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and I do hope you learn to build PCs with me. Let's do this and enjoy. Let's rock it. First things first, we're gonna do how to build your PC. This is the training grounds. By the way, is the music loud enough for you guys? Or does it need to be a bit louder? Let's do the training. Yeah, I'm okay at building PCs. I'm fixing them. depending on the job, really. I could be sloppy sometimes. Anybody can be sloppy. You know what I mean? We need to remove these side panels first. That's better. Now we need to remove the power supply mount. A little louder. Louder, louder. Do it louder. Rock it out. Gotta be who you wanna be. That's done. We need to insert the power supply unit now. And we need to put this power supply unit mount back on. So better, Angel T. Now we need to install the motherboard. Put on the mounts. The mounts are to keep the motherboard safe from breaking. And screw it in place. These screws fit exactly by the mounts are. We need to fit on the power supply cables. And the power switch. Now we want the central processing unit, or also known as the CPU. We need to attach the central processing unit. Now, there is no use, no worries, mate. Now, there is no use of putting on the heatsink without some thermal paste. A thermal paste will keep the central processing unit from overheating. Now we want the air cooler, also known as the heat sink. We need to plug in the heat sink or the air cooler fan into the motherboard. From there we need a graphics card. It's the thing that provides the graphics to the system. So we need to unscrew a mount, put in a graphics card. This looks like it's a PCI slot times 18. So we screw this in. Now we need some random access memory, or also known as RAM. We need to install our RAM, so we need to take off the pins, install the RAM. From there we need the hard disk drive. Obviously we need storage, so we need to put in our hard disk drive in. And we need to connect the hard disk drive to the motherboard. And it looks like that this is a SATA drive. And from there we need the case fan to blow out any air to cool down the system. And of course we need to plug it into the motherboard to give it power. From there we need to put back on our side panels. And we need to insert our cables, making sure that everything is running and everything is in place. From there we switch on the power and we see what happens. That's how to build a PC. Alright, let's start. Okie dokie. So here's our first computer. We need to scan it for viruses. So what we need to do is plug it into the computer. So we need to put in our trusted USB, which has got this software in. And we need to fit in the cables. Now we need to power on the computer. These are local loop now. There we go. Let's open up the. Let's install the virus scanner. Welcome, viewers. We have to restart the computer after installing any software. So let's check for some viruses. 364 detected. Okie dokie. That's done. Now what we need to do is shut it down as we cleaned up the viruses. Remove all the plugs, obviously. Once the plugs have been removed, we can put this by the side and let ready for collection. Just wanted to say thank you for fixing my PC. It's booting faster than it has in years. I didn't realize your uncle gone away. Looks like the business isn't good though. Cool. So we're gonna be having some new computers to fix now. That's it. Let's finish off our day. Let's have a look what we got here. We got to upgrade, scan, and fix. This one is a nice easy job. Just scan for viruses and clean out the dust. So what we need to do is unscrew the one side, the both sides. We need to clean out the... This looks filthy as hell, doesn't it? And now what we want to do is use our compressed air to blow the dust off. That looks nice and clean now. We need to put our case back on. Yeah, but you got to make everything clean first, you know. Clean out the PC before doing the other part. Now we can put in our cables. And of course we want to use our trusted USB. This will fit here. And turn on our computer. Search for viruses now. Install the antivirus software. Reboot the system. And scan. Once that's done, we can shut this down. It's ready to be given. Let's see. Upgrade, and we've got to fix this. Replace graphics card. There we go. Now we can have him to collect that. Discard the message. Let's accept this. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got here. Install. Okay, replace graphics card. Before you picked it up, it said, "Oh, cool." Replace a Sean GeForce GTX 970 gamer. Okay, let's go and find that. Let's go purchase graphics cards. Let's add this to cart. Buy it. Yeah, to fix the issue, you gotta replace it with a new one. You cannot fix an old graphics card. You gotta have a replacement. So now we got our part. We can go and fix it now. Hey, Hell Blue, how you doing, buddy? We're fixing computers here. This one needed a replacement graphics card because this graphics card is broken. So you can sell it for $8 and put in the new one. Let's put his case back on. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Just chilling and just just doing some PC repairing here. Oh, what do you think of the new shades, by the way? They're pretty nifty, yeah? Rock Bros from eBay. Now we're gonna see if the computer can boot. Yep, it can boot. Yeah, I got that turned off at the moment, dude. This scare command. We can shut it down. So this one is done. It's fixed. Let's see what we got here. We can fix this. Oh, we need a new air cooler for this one. And this needs a new graphics, a new SATA hard disk drive. Let's do this one. Okie dokie, let's say you can collect that. Let's discard this. Oh, Harry. Okay, we can accept that one as well. Hey, yeah, it is. Tegan. How you doing? This one needs a 500 gigabit hard drive. Mega drive? This one needs hard drive space. So we're taking out the panels. I'm so addicted to this game. I really love it, see. It's really cool. Now we're going to take the SATA cables out. Oh. And then take the hard drive out. So he wants the Motoni Easy Store 500 gigabit SATA. Let's shop. Graphics cards. Oh, storage here. Motoni. They want the 500 or better. There's the 500. Let's add that to cart. Buy it now. 3 to 5 working days. Yeah, I know it is quite a nice game, to be fair. And the day. Now we can go over here. We got a bill to pay now. So here's our hard disk drive. We need to enter our disk drive in there, back in here. Our storage. We can keep this because we can use this for another computer if they need to put a 120 gigabit or something. So we can replace this one. Put it back in. And put the SATA cables back in. There's two types of hard disk drives. They are SATA and IDE. SATA is just a faster drive. They're the new ones. We put in the plate and the front panel. Now we're going to do the side cases. Install the cases. Last but not least, we can make sure it's running. Oh. So what we want to do, we want to put the cables back on. Make sure the computer's running. Yep, it's running, it's fine. Let's shut it down. We remove the cables and leave this outside by the door. Time to collect. What's wrong with this one? Scan for viruses. Okie dokie. Let's do this quick job here. So this does need to be scanned for viruses. So what we want to do, we want to grab our cables and start putting the cables in. And also what we want our trusted USB, which got the antivirus software and other softwares. And now we need to run it. We need to install our antivirus now. Okay, you must restart your computer for changes to take effect. Yes. Every time you install new software, you need to restart your computer. It's always best to do the recommended settings. I'll start scanning. We need to clean the files and then shut down the computer. So that's done. We can put this outside by the door now. So that's ready to get picked up. This one needs to be fixed. Replace the air cooler, also known as the heatsink. So what heatsink has it got? Oh look, it's a bit dusty as well. So we're gonna de-dust it as well. Install. Yep, let's dust this out. Yeah, can you see a bit dusty there? It needs a bit cleaning. Okie dokie. Now we can put it back, the things back on. Oh, this panel is it? Yeah. Hey, stage 7 now hosting. Or was that a mistake that happened? God knows. So what do I need? Air cooler, this one here basically. Motoni Thermal 100. Razy 2. These. AutoCAD, $10. Right now. Oh yeah, and I have to pay a bill, don't I? I forgot about that. They can collect 200 there. Pay 96 there. Discard this. It's just telling me I had extras. Okie dokie. So now we can discard any messages we don't need. That can be collected as well. Okie dokie, so that's all my bills done. Now what we got? We want to wait for an item to come through now. That's it, the one and the day. That's it. Nothing urgent at the moment. Just need to install this. So remove this. Now we need another thermal paste thing on here, because every time you remove the heat sink, or if you're replacing a CPU, you need a thermal paste. The thermal paste keeps the CPU cooler. So now we want cooling. As that's broken, we can sell that for nothing and replace the new one in. We need to put the cable back on, and that goes onto the motherboard. And now what we want to do is replace the case. Case a bit grubby, innit? Hi Buck, how you doing, buddy? Now as we've done that, we need to fit in our cables, making sure the computer's running. The command for that is open, exclamation point open. Cool, cool, glad to hear. Make sure the computer's running. It's a nice case to it though, fair play. Yep, that's running. So we need to turn the computer off as it's running now. Leave this outside by the door. So now we got 2 upgrades to do. So parking or better. Okay, this one's got more to do. What's this one gonna do? 16GB RAM. So we want to install something on this. Install Shong Power King 600 or better. I'm guessing there's a power supply. So sharp power supplies. Shong King 300, 400. 600, there we go. So that's the one we need. So we want to add that to cart, and also we want memory as well for the other computer. We want 16GB memory as well. So for the other one, we're gonna add two of these ones. Sean Titan XL 8GB 1, 2. So let's pay that now. Our items will come into 3 to 5 days. So now we want to take off the case. I'm really into this game, you know. This is what I live for. Oh, wrong side. This right. We take this part out as well. You have no idea how much I'm really enjoying this game. So we want to take this cable out. And possibly take this cable out. Take the cable out and this cable. Now we can remove the power supply. Now wait for the delivery. Oh wait, we got one item to send back, so they can collect it straight away, can't they? Yeah, they can collect that now. Alright. We can accept this. Replace motherboard. So now we want to end the day. We're going to skip the days until the delivery comes through. Here's the deliveries. Okie dokie. This one is the one with the power supply to be installed. So let's install the power supply. We can keep that for after. Now we can install this. Obviously put the cables back on. And now we want to put our case back on now. You learning anything yet? What's your name again? Game Nighted? It's all about being efficient, isn't it? Being efficient with your work. And now we want to put in these cables. And let's see if it turns on. Oh, it doesn't turn on, so something's not right. So we can have a look at this side, making sure, see what's wrong. Oh. Could it be something from this side, maybe? So the power in turning on. Did we put the power in? Let's have a look now. Oh, I see. So I missed something there. So another cable to be plugged in. Okie dokie. Let's turn it on now. Let's see if it's running. Yep, it's running. That's all we wanted. Yeah, that's all we oh, you need to run 3D Mark as well. Benchmark it. Okie dokie. Wow, that's a slow computer. That should replace the motherboard. This one is to upgrade the 16-bit RAM. So we got the part for this one, so we do this one now. So we take out the old RAM. We want to put it in our new 16 GB RAM. When I get a big money, I'm going to get multiple games for giveaways. Nice, nice. So now we're placing our new RAM in. Come on. We've upgraded the RAM. Now we need to put the side case back on. And run it. Making sure it's running. Yep. Quite a power. 16 FPS. Wow. I quite like this case. I really want this case, I do. Look how lush that looks, nice and red. Oh, that's looking sweet. That's working fine. Leave by the door, yeah. Now we're going to fix the broken motherboard. First of all, we're going to check what motherboard this has before we go purchase the motherboard. Is a Mortoni Z170 MTech. Go and give that one the thing back. This one, apply thermal paste because they didn't have thermal paste. So now we've got to shop motherboards. It's this one here, Mortoni Z170 MTech. Go and purchase that. Buy it. 3 to 5 working days. I can do nothing else. Oh. Alright, so now we're going to end the day. Skip that day. We got rent to pay now. Oh, here's a computer to fix. Pay the rent straight away, I say. Otherwise, they'll charge me more if I'm missing days, and I don't want to be overbilled, right? What does this one need doing? benchmark, and run 3D Mark. Okay. So end day there. We paid our bill. And we got our part here. Oh, now we got to take out a load of things. Here we go. First things first, I take out the graphics card as it's the nice chunky part of the system. Remove the RAMs as they're delicate, and we need to place them aside safe. From there we're gonna do our heat sink, or as we know, air cooler. From there we need to remove the CPU, unplug all the plugs that's connected to the motherboard, and then remove the motherboard. Remove the mount, because that's what it's wanting you to do. Now we want the new motherboard. That is a broken part, so select for $3. Replace the motherboard. See, if it was me, I would have taken the CMOS battery out as well. And I would have kept the CMOS battery for another motherboard that I would need it. Are you guys learning anything? From there we want to put in our CPU, which we have to open up the bracket, put in the CPU, close the bracket, and from there, as always, we need to apply some thermal paste to the CPU. This will keep the CPU from overheating. From there we want to put on our heat sink, also known as the air cooler, and obviously plug it into the motherboard just to power it up. So that's that done. So from there now, it's mostly done. We want to put our case back on. And we want to fit in our cables, making sure the computer is running nice and safely. We don't want to do a mock job and have the person telling us that we haven't done a good enough job for them. Turn on the power, making sure it's powering on. It's not powering, so there must be something wrong.
You can't touch this.
Thanks for the hype.
Ring the bell. School's back in. Break it down.
Cable. Oh, we forgot to put it on the cable thing. So we put on the cable,
Time.
and now we want to put it back in. On, rather. Make sure it's running now. There we go. So that's running nicely now. That's all it wanted me to do. We need to shut it down properly and take out all the cables, put it outside, ready to be given back. Okie dokie. Now this needs upgrade, and that needs... Okay, this one, let's do this one as this nice easy job. All we need to do is just apply thermal paste and run 3D Mark. So we need to remove the heatsink. We need to install some thermal paste. And we need to put in the heatsink back. And plug it back in. Close this. Now we want the nice threaded cables to put back on. And within our USB, just in case we need to install our 3D Mark, and turn it on. We need 3D Mark. Benchmark it. Eight frames per second. CPU score 2645. Not bad. Could have been better. Alright, let's shut this down. This one is ready to collect. And this one needs an upgrade. 4 GB of RAM. So we take this out. And I believe that I've already got 2 GB of RAM from the last one. Remember that I need to do upgrade to 16 GB of RAM. So now we can fit this 2 GB of RAM in there, saving us a bit of money. So now he's got twice the RAM, and we're saving ourselves money that we don't have to buy an extra RAM piece. So never ever, if you go for PC repairs, never ever throw out spare parts, because that's what they are, the spare that you can use on other computers. And this one's to be 3D marked as well. Hi, Bak. I'm Solaris. Nice to meet you, Bak. That's it. MSI GeForce GTX 1050. Wow, nice graphics. CPU Intel Core i3. So 3 cores, I think. 6110 or 6 cores is that, I don't know. Time 4th 2018. Yeah, this game is based on real time and the real date. Which is pretty cool. It's got the real time and date there. That's awesome, isn't it? So that's 3 computers should be fixed now. That should give me up quite a bit. Accept. Accept. This job requires you to use the Willid Run program that can be purchased from this shop. Install it on a PC, check specs. Okay.
You can call me X. You can call me X.
Hey, what gives?
Call me X. Mr. X.
Who's that? Who was that then that hosted? Hey, it's Lucy Lime! Pleasure surprise! Willid Run. I need to look for. There we go. Okie dokie. So now let's see what computers we got. End the day. We haven't got nothing of importance here. We haven't got one down by a certain day. Yeah, it's Lucy Lime. Can you give a shout out to Lucy Lime? Okay, dokie. Now what we need to do is put the cables in and run. Will it run? That's the one. Yeah. We're looking for sailing. Look at this. All these are based on real games. Look at this. Adobe Photoshop CC, Adobe Premiere Pro CC, Battlefield 1, Sydney Mere Civilization 6. Everything's just based on real life events. CSS, Dead Stick. Have a look on possibly Discord. Dota 2, Euro Truck Simulator 2, Formula 1 2017, Fable Fortune, Farming Simulator 2017, Feudal Fantasy 7, 8, sorry. So that's supposed to be Final Fantasy, but they couldn't get the copyright for that. Flight Simulator, Football Manager 2017, Grand Theft Auto 5, Auto 4 Boyfriend, Hearthstone, League of Legends, Minecraft, Overwatch, PlayerUnknown Battleground, Rocket League, Zero Simulator, Sub-Level 0, World of Tanks, World of Warcraft, and Deer Hunting Simulator, based on actual games. How awesome is that? Graphics card, DFL Radeon R9 280 GR. So this is what we need. Where's CSGO? We see now. CSGO is not on there, mate. I guess they can only put so much on there, right? So recommended specs, we need. It's got 3. You have 3 gigabit. It needs 4 gigabit. This needs DFL Radeon. This has DFL Radeon R9 280 GR. It needs NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980. So we're looking at a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 with a 4 gigabit RAM. Oops, we can go to the shop from here, can we? So now what we want to do is go to our trusted shop. I know, it is outrageous, isn't it? So now we've got the Will It Run program installed. We can match it up with the graphics card on there. So basically we are looking for a NVIDIA graphics Uh, GTX 980. That's what we're looking for. And 4GB VRAM. There's a 4GB VRAM there. GTX GeForce 980. So this is what we're looking for. It's this one here. Add to cart. Let's purchase this. Buy it now. Will arrive tomorrow. And these two need upgrading as well. That needs a 4GB RAM. So we can get the 4GB RAM. Put on that. And this needs upgrade 1500 GB of storage. So what we want to do, go to the shop over here. Storage. Let's give them a nice 2TB storage there. And what's the RAM needed? 4GB. So here's a 4GB RAM. Is that what it needs? Yeah. It's all about getting to know the computers. 4GB RAM. So let's add them and buy them as well. They are 3 to 5 working days. So now we want to end the day. We got our GeForce now. This is our upgrade here. Let's turn off the computer and install our new graphics. There we go. That cannot fit because it needs to remove an extra layer. Needs to remove another one of them. They're not in on Discord neither. I don't know then, mate. So now we need to fit in our graphics card. That is a sweet graphics card. I think I want one of these graphics cards, to be fair. That is sweet as hell. Fit in the graphics card. So now we installed that. Now what we want to do is put in our case back on. PCI lock. Let's lock the PCI in place. I'll put this back on. Now make sure that it's running nicely. So we put in back the cables. And switch it on. Make sure it's running. Yep, it's running. Let's switch off the computer. And leave this outside by the door, I think. Yeah. Is there any bills we need to pay? No bills to pay, so they can collect that for $4.90. I got that then. Okay, we done that. Oh, we got an important task here. Complete by end of 2nd of the 6th, 2018. I got 4 days to do this one in. Remove viruses. Okie dokie. So now we can end the day. And we got one important task here. We need to do it within time. We do this one first because it's got to be done within time. We haven't got long for this one. Got to look after our customers, right? Got to make sure that everything's done within the specified time. I just installed the wrong thing, didn't I? Yeah. Let's remove this. Is the antivirus I meant to do? There we go, scan for viruses. Clean the files. Is that done? Yeah, that's done. You can turn it off now. So this job is done. So now they can collect it within time. Let's have a look. Okie dokie, so what we got here? Another job to be done there. So now we got to go and do our thing over here. Let's skip some days. So now we got our hard disk drive and our 4GB RAM. So we do the hard disk drive. So let's take out this. And this side as well. The front panel. The casing. Let's remove some cables as well that connect the hard drive on. Remove the hard drive. Install the new hard drive. And put the cables back on. And then close everything. Oh, my graphics is starting to go again. I think I need a new graphics card myself. Okie dokie, now let's see if we would put up. Ah, no worries. Did you learn anything, mate? No worries, buddy. Myself, I think I need a new graphics card, to be fair. Did you learn anything? Upgrade 4GB RAM. So this is one with the 4GB RAM we can do. So what they got in there? They got 2GB RAM. Let's install their 4GB RAM. First we need to remove the old RAM out. And put in the new RAM. In. Yeah, YouTube is a great source, right? Now will it run? Oh yeah, I need a benchmark it as well. That hasn't got benchmark on, so let's put in our trusted USB as well. Learn that RAM can travel through heat sinks. Yeah. I know, isn't it great? What did you learn about building computers? Well, the RAM is a ghost, you know, and it goes through heat sinks. What do you expect from a game, you know what I mean? With a game, you can only expect so much from it, you know? It's not 100% perfect. But it's good for the building computer enthusiasts, you know what I mean? Normally you have to take out the heatsink, and you are correct. You are correct on that. I should have taken out the heatsink before I fitted that on.
Break it down. Stop. Have time.
No worries, buddy. You too. Thanks for popping by again anyway, Game United. It's a pleasure to meet you once again. It's not a bad game though, is it? For what it is, it's doable. I'll be choosing this game over Euro Truck Simulator any day of the week, to be fair. It's what I'm into at the end of the day. Upgrade 8 gigabit RAM. Ooh. This one is dirty. You need benchmarking, 8 gigabit RAM. This needs some tidying up. I like Euro Truck Simulator as well. I should do that someday. Anytime. You know, don't be a stranger, dude. Come by anytime. How many gigabits has this got? 4. And we need an 8 gigabit RAM. Have we got any memory here? We've got 2, so that makes up to 6. But we need to have the same type of memory. So if this is a 4 gigabit DFL, we need another 4 gigabit DFL. So we're coming across here. Ooh, let them collect their thing. New thing in the storage. Let's accept this one as well. DFL RAM shop. That's the one. That's the model we need. Right, we can buy the 8 gigabit, which is so much, and then what we could do is remove the 4 gigabit, and then we got one 4 gigabit stick spare. But we can buy a 4 gigabit at $60. So let's buy the 4 gigabit at $60. 3 to 5 working days. That one is done, so that can be collected as well. Okie dokie. End the day. Skip the day. Skip the day. So we got the RAM there. What's this? Broken parts, remove viruses. Okie dokie. So the second one we're gonna do is viruses. So that's the RAM. Let's install the RAM. Put the case back on. And now we want the cables. And of course, we want to put in our USB just in case they haven't got the benchmark. We want benchmark this computer. Yeah, welcome viewers. What's this now? Oh yeah, my bill. Let's pay the bill. I paid my bill with somebody else's computer. That's naughty of me, right? Okie dokie, so we're gonna wait until this benchmark is done. Oh god. Benchmarking simply just tests out the speed of your frames per second on your computer, showing you how fast your computer goes. Cool, cool. What we could do now is auto remove programs. We want to remove email so they don't know that I've used that to pay my stuff. Now we can shut it down. Job done. Fix or scan. That needs some work to do, so we're gonna use the scan for now. How to remove programs. Scan, here we go. That's done. We could power it off now. Doing the jobs pretty well, aren't I? Fix. Let's see. First, before we end the day, we gotta see what Needs to be done on this part. Hard disk drive and power supply unit. Alright, let's have a look. Power supply unit. Oh yeah, that's this thing in here, innit? So that's a Silverstone. And what's the storage on this? Where's the hard drive on this? There we are. Remove this cable. I'll remove this cable. This is a 250 at 3 gigahertz. Okay, so basically we want to buy a new power supply unit. No worries. Silverstone ET 550. Let's give them a nice... What hard drive was that? Oh, I could give them that. So we can sell this one. Give them a nice upgrade there, which would not cost me a thing to buy a new one. So they can have that one instead. See why you keep old stuff? It's easier, right? Silverstone ET 550. We need Silverstone. ET 550. That's the one there. Three to 5 working days. Okie dokie. Now what we want to do, have the other computers to be collected. Yeah. So now we need the power supply unit.
You can't touch this. Ring the bell. School's back in.
First things first, we're going to see we need these done in a rush.
Stop. Have a time.
No rush needed for these ones, that's fine. This is where we got our power supply now. So we're replacing the power supply now. Install parts, not power supply in it. Yeah. So we can sell that for $1. We want to use this one here. And plug in the cables. Anything else to plug in? Nothing else to plug in. Yeah, I think that'll be in due time, dude. Gonna get my stuff sorted first, right? Now we're gonna see if this thing can boot up. Oh, look at that. You're gonna love that. Look at that. Angel tea. Sweet as hell. Don't that look nice? Oh, it's got like a timer at the bottom as well. Whoa. No, it's a heat sink thing at the bottom. I'm telling you the heat. How sweet does this look? I won this case. That looks sweet as hell. It's got like a heat temperature meter there telling you how hot the computer is going. That's lush. This one we can diagnose to see what's wrong with it. So the other one can be collected. Try running the power and see what happens. So basically with this one, you need to run the power and see if there's anything wrong with it. So basically if there's any problems, the computer will detect it. So we're going to run it now. No CPU found, so we got a problem with the CPU, so we need to replace the CPU. We need to get to the CPU now. Remove this and remove this here. So this is an AMD Ryzen 5 quad core. So we need to go to our computer, shop, CPU, Ryzen 5 quad core, that's the one. So we need to replace it with another one. Ryzen 5 quad core. Add to cart. Pay now. 3 to 5 working days. End the day. Let's have a look. Anything that needs to be done within time? Nothing. Okie dokie. We got bill to pay here. 500. Here's our new CPU. Remove this ruined one. Install CPU. This we can sell this for $6 and install the new one. Now what we want to do, as always, if you're replacing a CPU, you're going to be needing some thermal paste on the CPU to keep the CPU cooler. And now what we want to do is replace the heatsink and then plug it in. And as always, close the cover and put in the plugs. Always test a computer after every job done, making sure everything is running sufficiently. Okay, that's running nicely, so we can shut it down. So that's this one done. Okay, we got an upgrade and a fix here. Replace hard disk drive and upgrade the CPU, upgrade 4GB of RAM and benchmark. Okie dokie. Replace hard disk drive here. So let's have a look here. If we remove this, where is the disk drive gonna be? Oh, it's there, is it? Okay, remove this panel as well. Remove this. The top one, is it? Yeah. Remove this panel as well. Remove the setup cables. So what's this one? 2 terabit. Let's see if we can give them 120 terabit. Yep. So I give them less storage, but it's replacing the broken one. If they want more storage, they can come back for it, right? All they said is replace, they didn't say upgrade. Let's see if we can boot up. Yeah. So that job should be done. Now this one. What's this? Yeah. I see, that's my thing. Right. Upgrade CPU, upgrade 4GB RAM. So let's have a look at this. AMD Ryzen 3 quad core. So if I upgrade CPU, it's going to be more than a Ryzen 3 quad core 1300XX. So they can collect that one now. Oh, we got an important one there. CPU. If we give them that one, buy it now, and RAM as well. Upgraded 4GB RAM. They got 2GB RAM of Mortoni. I guess we can fit this other RAM in right now. The RAM has been upgraded, but they'll have to wait until after now because we've got another important job to do. The fixed one they can collect. Yeah, welcome viewers. So now we got one coming that's important, so we got to fix that one as soon as possible. Which one is that? This one here. We need to upgrade this here. Upgrade CPU, RAM 3D benchmark. So let's see what CPU this has first. Ryzen 3 complete by end of day 3/8 of alright. So AMD Ryzen 3 so basically this needs a CPU as well. So we're gonna give them that. Three to 5 working days. This still needs work doing, that still needs work doing. Okie dokie, here's my 2 CPUs. I still got a day to complete that one in, so there we go. Oops, not cleaning. I meant this one, yeah. So now we're putting the case back on. I had to do this one before the other one because this one was more important. It had to be done by the end of day 3, right? So we could see if we could run benchmark on this as well. Do the most important ones first. That's the key to a great business success. If they want you to be done in certain days, you do it within the day that it gives you. Have you put the wires in? Yeah, should have. It'll come up with an error if something's not plugged in right. It'll tell me now if the plug's in or not. Hey, +1 viewer, welcome. Yeah. I should get benchmark one day. Would like to benchmark your computer, Sam? To see your specs and stuff? So this one is done. And it's done within the time limit as well. Oh yeah, where's the upgrade? That one there. We can do this one as well at the same time. Because we had the two CPUs at the same time, didn't we? And this needs a benchmark as well. A commit until this comes out of early access. At the moment, this is a early access phase. It'd be good to have it out of early access, to be fair. And some DLCs will go nice with this as well. DLCs to add extra computer images and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. And also, what will be good with this game is if you can buy your own shop afterwards as well. So buy and build your own shop up with many workers. That'd be awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, and then cool that this is running on real Simon Date events.
Ring the bell, school's back in. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time.
Okay, work. Oh, work from home. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to work from home. EVGA we're looking for. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install the shop thing on this computer, and then do it from here because we could see everything on here, which will be easier, right? Oh, I like that image. EVGA GTX 1050 Ti. EVGA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. Maybe if I do the... will I run it and compare the graphics card and an upgrade for it? So an upgrade will be... See, that's what we got, and this will be an upgrade, see? AMD Radeon. What's the viewers now? I don't know, mate. AMD Radeon R9 283G. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna compare this with this and the one graphics card upgrade. AMD Radeon. Let's check out the game. League of Legends. That's it. NVIDIA. Let's try the NVIDIA one. Lemon. So 280, 370 there. 4G. It's quite hard to decipher which graphics. It's hard to decipher which graphics card to use to upgrade and stuff. You gotta have nice gaming stuff and stuff, you know. You gotta think what goes with what and what will be an upgrade for the computer. That's the thing with this. So this is... So this computer has a EVGA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. And I'm trying to give it more graphics. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, 960 there, 970, it's hard to think what extras you'd be needing. Overwatch. NVIDIA GeForce. There we are. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 there. Okie dokie. GeForce GTX 980 gaming. Yeah, if I give them that, that'll give them an upgrade, because as this here recommended, he's got that, and the recommended is that. So there we go. So if we do this one, we'll give them an upgrade. Definitely. That should work. Now go to my emails and let the others collect their stuff. This will be the last computer I'll do for today. Yes! Got the right graphics card for it. It's all about thinking what will be an upgrade. So you running Village Run and see what goes to go, see what is an upgrade with that, and think for yourself basically. What will this be an upgrade for the computer or what? I'm gonna do that with my computer someday. Maybe upgrade it someday, you know? Razor sharp. Can you check my uptime, please? Oh, this one seems to be running quite fast. I think I've done a good job on this one. 2 hours odd. Damn bad. Oh, look at this one. Damn. They got the money's worth with this one. Okie dokie, we got some jobs to do there. Have we got any bills to pay? Collect. Accept this. We've just added the following parts range: MSI Radeon R9 380. Cool. So we got some more computers to sort out next time. We leave this for part 2. Guys, thank you very much for watching Simulating Creating PC. I do hope you come again soon. We're going to be building more computers and fixing them, upgrading them. So yeah. Oh, we just added another desk, so we can do 2 computers at one. Look at that. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, we don't want to sort of add anything extra at the moment because he'll cost a bit. We're going to have enough money to start buying new stuff. What we're going to do now, let's see who's ended the giveaway. Just 2 people, Game Nighted and S Angel T. S Angel T, you have won the giveaway. So I was right. It was overstocked with how many points was to be given, wasn't it? So it's good that I put it down a bit, isn't it? The trouble was people were just doing too much with the points giveaway, weren't they? Let's see what we got left over. The zombie party is gone, so that is no longer enlisted. So you could win one of these games. Let's give it a shuffle. And let's go to the trusted hut. What have you won? Deep Dungeon of Doom. Angel T, Deep Dungeon of Doom. I will give that to you at the end of the stream. We're gonna see who we're gonna go and raid. Give me 2 seconds. I know who we're gonna raid. And don't tell her. Do not do anything until we are in. Okay, Ace Angel T. We do the raid thing before you go in. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Okie dokie dokie. I'd like to give some personal thanks to the people that have supported the channel. Thank you for coming by. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Solaris X, thank you for keeping the channel safe. Liquid Metal, Raging Unicorn, S Angel T, thank you for all of your support, and hope to see you next time on our next building PC simulator game, or maybe Euro Truck Simulator, or continuing on Bioshock even. So what we're going to do here, we're going to end this on a high note, and raid our special lady Arimimi. So do give her your warm welcome and say hi to my good Bing's friend Arimimi. She's a special lady. She's ever so lovely. I do like to see you guys go in there, giving your love. Get down tonight. All the best. This has been the Solaris X, supporting you lot, and I do hope that you come back next time. All the best. Adios.